Hey guys, welcome back to our Assassin's Creed 3 playthrough. Alright, is that the thing I want? No. We've either got to find a hole or screw back to the Animus. So I think I'll have a little look around first to see what's up here. So I think each one we have opens a new section. That's my own theory anyway. Press any button. Righty-ho. Go on then.
Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favour?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
Yeah, so that'd be like Assassin's Creed 4, the dinosaur years. Oh, easy Johnny. Alright. There has to be somewhere a little blingy hole. Oh, mind you, it might be over there. Let's have a look. Have a little look over here. See what we can find. Oh, sparkly. Oh, I don't know what I've done. Ah, the alien woman.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
So you're saying there's Assassin's Creed robots? Righty-ho. So, that being said, is it finished? And if it is, how do we turn it on? Not there. Up these stairs, and that's a free run special. Let's do some of that. Well, easy Johnny. Let's not go nuts. Around some of that. Okay, that'll be a jump over then. And touchdown! Right. Oh, she's back.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A 6th, an 8th, a 10th, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Okay. Oh, she's sitting over there.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, door opened. I saw that, and I want to have a look. Alright, how do we get over there? More stairs. Well, that's bloody handy. Can we make that? Yeah, of course can. Nothing's too good for Desmond. Oh.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Okay. So we're getting a little bit more story of the alien people. Do a few more steps. Where's she at? Not sparking off? No. Aha.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves, and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Apparently so. So let's do it carefully then. Let's not go mad. Let's just have a little look-see. Alright, do we go down there? Or do we continue going this way? I suppose that'd be one of the doors. Not ever go down there or down there. Go down here. This is wrong, I can come back up the stairs. Can we get through there? No. Drop down. That's a good boy. Ah, in. Alright, so... can we climb up the middle of this one? Yeah, must be able to. Come on, Desi. You can do it, old son. Can't go up any further. So it'll be from here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Where'd she go? Oi, freaky woman. Ah, where another block goes. Right, so we need another block. Alright, so next on the list, new block required. How far down is that? Shit, it's a bit of a way. I think we'll make it. Douche.
Son, I owe you an apology.
About bloody
I shouldn't have
time.
lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place.
Oh.
You're my son. I love you.
The invisible
I
Desmond.
guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences.
Well, now we're walking.
Truce.
Alright, so that's that then. Well, that will do for this part, even though I didn't really do a lot. But we turned the extra power on, and we now know that when we get another one, we will go and see her. So until then, I'll see you later.